Mr. D.K. Ojha from DAV Public School. I am going to start a new topic of class 10, Language and Literature. The name of the topic is Nelson Mandela, A Long Walk to Freedom. In this lesson, we have to know about the inspiration of Nelson Mandela, because Nelson Mandela had done a number of inspired work for the freedom of his country and his countrymen. We have to start. Start the autobiography of Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela's amazing and heroic life not only that inspires, but also it educates, because the term dignity and integrity are unfamiliar to some people. Long Walk to Freedom has its roots buried deep beneath the surface. It will always represent the real victory against the apartheid, tyranny and colonialism. The history and tradition of African people are presented in the straightforward, transparent ways, so that anyone will finally know the truth of the slavery process that endures the hundreds of years. Even though today's world simulates the different form of slavery, Mandela showed us that we must fight for justice. What was the ideology? His personal and political ideas are expressed in a way that only an aware, kind and compassionate leader should comprehend the truth message. The real question is why white communities or nation also feel a sense of appreciation and compassion for Mandela. That is your answer. We must put the complicated past behind us and focus on building a strong mutual community, although it may seem difficult to understand. People should stand up, because even in the 21st century we face different form of stereotypes, regime and cultural intolerance. The book is intended for all people. We have the power to show the world that every human being deserves equal treatment. Now let's start the summary. Nelson Mandela was an anti-apartheid revolutionary born in South African village on July 18, 1918. The birthplace of Mandela back in those days was known as Transkei region. Mandela's name changed over the year. At the first, his father named him Rolihlahla, which is today's language can be translated as a troublemaker. This nickname somehow provides prophetic, because he was member of a noble lineage. Stay with us for a more on Mandela's journey to freedom. His father was not only a part of the Xhosa nation, but a chief of the Thembu tribes as well. During the childhood, Mandela was helping his family with the herd of sheep and tending caves. In those days, Africa was still in the process of development. Countries from Europe colonized the continent, which led to a massive hunger among the African population in those days. Mandela's diet was composed mainly of meals. Despite the difficult surrounding, he managed to endure himself by attending a small schoolhouse in his village, often wearing improvised plants secretly by the street with the streets around the forest areas. In early age, when Mandela was almost 9 years old, his father and mentor died, leaving him alone to make his way through life. He was not a patriot as much as he was for justice. Learn more. Those years were the laughter for him. He had lost his father. So his family decided that it is the best for him to learn and live next to. Next to a chief Jogintaba Dailendoba. Dailendoba instead, the Mandela should be a well-educated South African, which will grant him to opportunity to be among the smartest people of his generation. The studying process started at Hilltown Westland College in Fort Beaufort and continued at the University College of Fort, here located in Alice. During his time as a student, the regent thought that it would be for the best if Mandela married the Thembu priest's daughter. Mandela did not want anyone to decide on his behalf, so he ran away to a Johannesburg. From a reader's perspective, the amazing magnified account of Nelson Mandela's life story caused some deeper feeling to emerge. Mandela was not a South African freedom fighter. He was a fighter for justice, not just of South Africa. Mandela wanted to remove those apartheid chains that killed the African community. Nelson distinguished himself through his ability to resist the temptation to adjust to the system that was evidently wrong. Even though the government officials tried to portray him as the violent revolutionary, he on the numerous occasions stood up against violence even at the cost of his life. From today's standpoint, Mandela will always be remembered as a fighter who fight against the oppression and exploration of Africa, fighting for an equal society, not just for his black countrymen, but because it is the right of every human being in this world. 27 years falsely accused political prisoner, tells his sage over how the African National Congress struggled and succeeded to get him out of a prison cell. He had people full support. They backed his ideas and method. That popularity led Mandela to become the president of South Africa. Key lesson from Long Walk to Freedom. First of all, changed with his treason. Second number, difficult time and fight for retrogness. And third, Mandela was a real leader. First of all, we have to describe the charged with high treason. In the 50s, South African secret police claimed that Mandela was involved in a series of communist activities. During those days, 155 people were arrested, charged with high treason. The prosecution tried to convince the judge that Mandela and his companions conspired against the current government by trying to enforce communist leadership. After a series of trial, the court found Mandela and the ANC officials not guilty. Next, I am going to start the difficult times and fight for the retrotrainers. Mandela prompted many black South Africans to join his fight for freedom. Although Mandela, despite weapons, militant groups had to be formed. His speechless and approach increased the ANC's popularity over the years. The heat among the Africans was visible. The situation escalated to inform the conflicts back in 1985. The government came with an offer to free Mandela if he renounced his ideas and method. Mandela refused that immortal offer and the tense situation continued. Next, I am going to start. Mandela was a real leader. Nothing is finished. All the work remains to the next generation. He said. Mandela also declared, I have not achieved anything yet. His ultimate goal was to liberate the opposed people from the oppressors. He was happy because Mandela believed that his country is on the right track. We had liked to invite Thanks a lot. This lesson is very important for all because the lesson gives everyone the inspiration. The lesson gives everyone a strategy how to fight against the laws, against the people who is doing wrong with other person. So in this lesson, Nelson Mandela has given a short inspiration, a short knowledge for everyone that we should have to fight every wrong. If we have a strong determination, if we will think about the bad activities done by anyone, this will be continued and that unwanting thing will be ended because always it is said that if we are right, then we can fight against anyone's. That's all. If you like the ideas of my teaching method, I think you should have to like my videos and give opportunity to make another chapter's summary, and I will try to ensure you I will give a very short inspiration for another chapter. Thank you, my guides. Thank you, my student.